I'm Matt.
I'm Lauren.
We are YAH
Adventures.
Well, it is morning in Estella. I had to walk all the way up to Ayegui to stay, and I was in a lot of pain last night. Still am in some pain, but I've walked back down to Estella about 1.5 kilometers to mail some stuff on to Santiago. Buen Camino, or as I should say right now, Onimak Neob, which is Buen Camino backwards, because I'm actually going backwards on the Camino. This darn thing is too heavy, and I got to do some things with my shoes, so I'm going back to a post office to mail some things on ahead to Santiago, and I am just cooked, man. I bought some soles to give myself some extra support on these boots. My boots were fine, but I thought I might need some extra, and they actually make my boots too tight.
Here's the dumbass move I made. My hiking boots already had a good insole, but I had to fix something that wasn't broken, so I bought a better insole. However, I didn't remove the first insole when I put in the second, and as a result, when my feet swelled when I walked, they had less room to expand and they created blisters on my toes and heels. The solution? Get rid of the new insole. After that, everything worked great.
There's a line in the big book of Alcoholics Anonymous: we should avoid then the deliberate manufacture of misery. It seems to me walking the Camino is a deliberate manufacture of misery. I'm going down a hill, which means I have to climb it to come back. Oh well. The name of this video is Matthew's Folly. I don't need this scarf. This canteen, actually it's 1 pound and it holds 2 quarts, which makes it 5 pounds. This shovel, almost 2 pounds. I got stuff in here that I don't need. This cup dings on the side. I love it, Dave. Thank you for giving it to me, but just no room for it. Put some junk in there. And I had the idea I was gonna pack enough shampoo and stuff for 5 weeks, but no. When all said and done, I said I had 3.36 kilograms, or about 7.5 pounds. So that's how we're beginning today. It's fixing our boots, dumping shit off in our pack, and I guess that's one of the things, the spiritual lessons you learn on the Camino, is how to get by with less. I wish I could walk further today. I just don't think I have it in me. I am high above Estella on my way to my next albergue. I have a story to tell you all. This has been a hard Camino, so I've been singing a lot on it. Well, I came across this old Frenchman, and he comes up to me as we were leaving. He says, "Oh, you are the one who sings." And I said, "Well, I do sing." He says, "I've heard you in the shower. I hear you singing while you're doing things. And you're the one who sings." I said, "Yes." He says, "Tell me, did you walk with a young German girl, long blonde hair, yesterday for a while?" And I said, "Yeah, we walked for a while." He said, "She told me that yesterday she was ready to give up, and she was exhausted, and she was praying to God, saying, 'Give me strength to keep going.' And this man came along singing Golden Years by David Bowie, and she saw it as a sign and walked with him." So this is a main road. I had to walk kind of like an alley. The Camino took us an alley behind those main streets. Over here we have water where I can fill up my... See, I'm now carrying only my water filter. I'm not carrying that canteen. I was carrying both at one point. If you're not sure where you're going, you have to look. People will paint yellow arrows. It's all about the yellow arrows. See them over there on that sign? Because that's the way to go and they don't have a marker. So helpful Camino angels paint those arrows for you. So let's go this way. Back on the Camino, there's this great place down there. Fountain that gives you both wine and water. It's a good morning. I feel lighter. Well, I am lighter. I've lost 7 pounds. It's such a good morning. Such a good morning. When I came to the Camino in 2018, I had this romantic vision that came right out of the movie The Way of all these pilgrims walking and talking and laughing and communing, and I've had a little of that. But the Camino gives you a couple options here. One was to take a side route to see the church in Ionati. This option, one was to take the mountainous trail, or this one trail that goes through some small villages that have albergues. And I'm going to stop early today. And I'm glad I took this trail while everybody else took the other adventurous trail, because it has been beautiful and peaceful, and I've been all alone. And this is what I've come on the Camino for this time. I may have said earlier, I can't remember. You start to lose your memory on the Camino. I may have said earlier, this is a short day. There's the landscape. Up there, let me see if I can zoom in. There are castle ruins up there. Where I'm staying is in a little village down, I think just on the other side of that ridge. Not far. It's a very cool place. This is where you get a real sense of a pilgrim experience. There's all my gear strewn out on the top bunk. I'm sleeping down here. We are in Villamayor de Montjardin. I'll show you the view out the window of our albergue. Beautiful. Just go downstairs real quick. Yeah. Are you hanging them up and they get dried, or do they not get dry?
Yeah, but it's not completely dry outside.
Yeah, not anymore.
No.
Messy day. Our albergue is right back up here. It's really wonderful. We just had a lovely pilgrim's meal, and everybody laughed and talked. Gonna be What's that?
1948.
1948. It's a Russian cross over here.
Yeah.
You can go look at it. There's the Russian cross, and there's the chapel. Huh. Wow. You going into the pilgrim's room? I'm about there because it's cold.
Yeah.
And this is the king, Sancho Garces I, Rey de Pamplona y Deo. He's there. You can see this is a very tiny village. Has 2 albergues, only one's open. No supermarket. They have to go down to Los Altos to get produce and stuff. There's one bar that's open. I was going to go over and check it out really quick. Jose. Just a little bar under tents because it's cold. We're going back over. The pilgrim's room has a fire, so we're going to go over there and get that fire.